There's a growing expense eating into your company's profits, your cloud computing bill. What if you could cut your cloud bill in half and improve performance? Well, if you act by May 31st, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure can help you do just that. OCI is the next generation cloud designed for every workload, where you can run any application or AI project faster and more securely for less. This half-off offer is only for new U.S. customers with a minimum financial commitment. See if you qualify at oracle.com/DCR. If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout? The one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Shopify is the commerce powerhouse behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. So get your own brand online with hundreds of beautiful, ready-to-go templates, and forget about the coding. Tackle your tasks in one place, from inventory to payments to analytics, and get the word out with built-in marketing and email tools to find and keep new customers. That purple Shop Pay button that's used by millions of businesses around the world is just one reason Shopify has the best converting checkout on the planet. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/DCR. Go to shopify.com/DCR. That's shopify.com/DCR. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, May 1st, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is up 1% at $96,196. ETH is up 2% at $1,845. XRP is up slightly at $2.24.
This episode is brought to you by Chevy Silverado. When it's time for you to ditch the blacktop and head off-road, do it in a truck that says no to nothing. The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. Get the rugged capability of its Z71 suspension and 2-inch factory lift. Plus, impressive torque and towing capacity thanks to an available Duramax 3-liter turbo diesel engine. Where other trucks call it quits, you'll just be getting started. Visit Chevy.com to learn more.
This episode is brought to you by State Farm. You might say all kinds of stuff when things go wrong, but these are the words you really need to remember. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They've got options to fit your unique insurance needs, meaning you can talk to your agent to choose the coverage you need, have coverage options to protect the things you value most, file a claim right on the State Farm mobile app, and even reach a real person when you need to talk to someone. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, Ripple reportedly offered up to $5 billion to acquire Circle, the issuer of USDC, but the offer was rejected as too low. According to Bloomberg, Circle, which filed for an IPO earlier this month, was previously valued at $9 billion during a 2022 SPAC attempt. Ripple, which recently launched its own USD-pegged stablecoin RLUSD, is reportedly still interested. Well, Robinhood pulled in $252 million in crypto revenue in the first quarter of 2025, up 100% year over year, but down from $358 million in the fourth quarter of 2024, as crypto trading volume cooled from $70 billion to $46 billion. Still, total crypto trading for 2024 hit $141 billion, fueled by a major Q4 surge. Robinhood stock is up 21% in 2025, and the company expanded its share buyback to $1.5 billion and launched new products aimed at making private banking-style services more accessible using crypto and AI. Well, Tokyo-listed investment firm Metaplanet is launching a U.S. subsidiary in Florida this month called Metaplanet Treasury Corporation to expand its Bitcoin treasury strategy. The new entity will start with $10 million in capital and aims to raise up to $250 million to speed up BTC acquisitions and improve access to institutional liquidity. The company recently hit 5,000 BTC, worth about $475 million, reaching half its 2025 goal of 10,000 Bitcoin. CEO Simon Jarovich and Bitcoin strategist Dylan LeClaire will lead the U.S. arm, citing Florida's growing status as a Bitcoin hub. Metaplanet stock is up over 1,260% in the past year. Well, Zach X BT says the victim of a $330 million Bitcoin theft was an elderly person in the U.S. who fell for a social engineering scam. Around 3,500 Bitcoin were moved from the victim's wallet, then laundered through 6 exchanges and swapped into Monero, spiking XMR's price by 50% due to low liquidity. The stolen Bitcoin's origins were labeled interesting, suggesting questions about how it was acquired. This ranks as one of the largest individual crypto thefts ever. Well, Coinbase is asking the U.S. Supreme Court to review a case involving the IRS's access to customer data, arguing it sets a risky precedent for privacy. The case centers on the third-party doctrine, which says people lose privacy rights over data shared with third parties like banks. Coinbase wants the court to update that doctrine for the blockchain era. The IRS initially demanded broad records from Coinbase nearly a decade ago, prompting legal pushback. The request was later narrowed by a lower court. And finally, Re7 Capital has launched a $10 million fund to invest in around 30 early-stage social fi startups, betting that now is the right time as infrastructure, talent, and user behavior align. The fund will write $100,000 to $300,000 checks. Over 60% of the fund is already committed. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
I'm Shirley Leung, columnist at the Boston Globe and host of Say More, where we go beyond the headlines with bold, intimate conversations about the biggest issues shaping our world. In a new special series, we're going to confront the C word. That's right, cancer. It's a disease that touches us all, but it's hard to talk about. In a new 5-part series, I open up for the first time about my own battle with breast cancer and explore the science, history, and deeply personal stories behind this disease. There is life beyond cancer. Join me for the C word, Stories of Cancer. Follow Say More from the Boston Globe wherever you get your podcasts.
You've likely heard about touching grass to reconnect with nature. But have you heard about hunting for fossils in conflict zones or saving an endangered species of butterfly while incarcerated? These are just some of the amazing stories we're sharing on Going Wild, the chart-topping and award-winning podcast produced by Nature on PBS, hosted by me, wildlife ecologist Dr. Ray Wynn Grant. In the brand new season of Going Wild, we're talking to some of the most interesting champions of nature, ranging from TikTok's Black forager, Alexis Nicole Nelson, and Pulitzer Prize-winning science journalist Ed Yong, to Nat Geo explorer/stand-up comic Ella Al-Shamahi, to explore what led them to create change within themselves, their community, and the natural world. Get inspired, all while exploring our place in the wild. Listen to Going Wild with Dr. Ray Wynn Grant wherever you get your podcasts.